So Jack decides to go down and help his team, and I'm like, okay, well, I got a shot here. So here's what's happening here. The jungler actually wants to give this dragon up, but he acknowledges that um, he's got to stall for me to, knock out these towers. So I signal right away to stop this Jax from recalling. Boom, he smites him. Great decision there. So we give up that dragon, that's fine, no big deal. We punch that in, and you know what I'm saying, it's in a Shinebreaker moment here. So we power that in, and right now I don't even have Titanic, so I need to auto attack, so I'm just gonna boom, ult this tower. We're gonna beat this tower to shit. That's how you make great use of the rift, by the way. Oh, what are you doing here? Oh, I queued the tower. My bad. Either way, you're dead. Get the E shield, block that tower damage. Welcome back to another Shinebreaker. Whoa, somebody left. Huh. Anyway, welcome back to another Shinebreaker video. We're going to be playing against Jax if he ever makes a comeback here to lane. I don't know what's up, but anyway. There he is. He's back. Basically, into Jax, we want to play my Stormbreaker playstyle. So you can check that out on my guide. It's a must-have against Jax. There's no other way around it. When you face like a Blade of the Ruined King user or like Divine user, you definitely want to go Iceborne. And you want to kite them out using your slow, and you know the damage reduction is just needed. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna build Iceborne into him. And against Jax, we have to be careful. He's gonna beat you to a pulp because he's got lethal tempo. So we don't want to do anything too crazy. And another thing is the jungler is Diana. So you know she's gonna be making her way over top side. And anytime you see like this type champion and like this, the amount of CC is just too much for Volibear to handle. It's kind of a rare occasion. Like some junglers just provide so much CC, like Sujani, Diana, I don't know, Udi or something like that. So you gotta watch out for the double CC, the counter strike like that. On top of Diana is a bit much. So you just want to play it safe. We're going to be under-farmed for a little while. But that's okay. As long as you don't beat Jax and let him snowball you, that's what you want to avoid. And Diana's here. Yeah. So like that. That's okay. We're just going to stay here as long as we can and get the XP. He's looking to freeze here. That's fine. Just use your E. They can't really do a good job at freezing against Volibear because of his E. He can just, you know, clear. So he used his counter strike, so I can just go up here and push a little. The Diana is coming back again. It's just, and I see Jax walking towards me. That's a sign the jungler is coming up. So I pop my ghost and I get the hell out of there. So waste Diana's time. So here's what you want to do: is when a jungler does this, you want to waste her time. Boom. See, she can't recall. Cast your E if you want to. See, she messed up her recall again, and then you cast the E. Oh my god. And then she has to recall again. She's wasting time. That she could be ganking other lanes and farming, you know, monster camps.
Blue team double kill.
Oh lord.
Red team double kill.
Okay. Yeah, we're just chilling because the mana's kind of low, and you know, I don't know where if Diana is gonna come back or what. So you see how low these minions are? Use your E on this. Boom. You can farm pretty well with that. We're gonna be behind for a while, but that's okay. In this early stage, dying to Jax early sucks because he'll get ahead in items, and his damage output is insane. So right now I'm just trying to like make sure that I get my Sheen and my items for Iceborne, because Iceborne is crucial against Jax. You gotta have it. You don't want to waste much time. And we're the same levels, so we'll be okay. And the trades against Jax is what you want to try to do is get your W on him before he counter strikes you, and then cast your E during the time of the counter strike so you protect yourself and also burst. The only thing that can damage him is your E. And then after counter strike, that's where you can all in with your ghost, and we got Nimbus Cloak, which is gonna help you speed up to him when he leaps away. Alright. See what we buy. We got our Sheen, and we got the potion here. So that's all I can afford for now, and I'm gonna get back to lane, start working on getting the Kindle Gem into Chain Vest. I'm pretty sure this Jax is gonna probably work on Bladed Urun King first.
Blue team double kill.
So I don't have my Ghost yet, so kind of need that to all in on him. We do have a jungler on the side, but I don't know if he's gonna gank. Got the W, and then counter strike. That's what you want to do, but there we go. Now we can go back in. Look like he. I don't know. I think it's just going back. There's no ward, so he doesn't know the jungler is there. I'm not sure why he backed off here. And pretty much Jax without counter strike is not useless, but that he pretty much gets beat after that. So that's why a lot of Jax players, you notice what they do is they counter strike, leap away. Like the counter strike hit a big what do you call it, a W on you, and then they like leap away. They never like actually fight you. They poke you down. So they do like the first trade with counter strike, leap away, and then they all in the second trade and beat you to shit with lethal tempo, with the insane amount of attack speed. Is usually how they do it. And this Jax has Ignite, so that's why we're playing like extra safe in the early. Because when you see Jax with like Ignite, he's gonna snowball. He's gonna try to snowball your ass early. If you see Jax with a teleport, you have more chances of being a bit more aggressive early on. But all right, so we got our Kindle Gem. So our W's pretty big. We got 4 points in it right now. So we're looking to try to make a trade here on him. We want W-E combo. If you can get that first W out on him, you're more likely to hit the second W after the counter strike and beat him, especially with the ult. Here we go. I think I got my W on him. Yeah, he backs off. So I have my W on him, so he backs off there. And the wave's pushing, so I guess he's looking to freeze this.
Blue team has slain the dragon.
So we got the dragon, that's good. Got some ability haste and attack speed. So I know Diana's on this side. After the dragon's been taken, you know the rift is the next objective. So that's why I'm not putting any pressure here. Looking for a trade. Got the W. Got the E. There we go. I can go back in now. Got my ignite. But I ghost away. Ooh. Diana comes in. Unlucky. I thought I could kill Jax before then. But unfortunately, I think I'm gonna die here. So that's kind of my fault. I got a little greedy there. As soon as Jax got away here, I should have stopped. This is kind of like the danger zone right here when you're gonna get ganked. So I'm lucky. So I'm a little mad about that. Also, another reason why I'm mad is because why is the jungler bot? Like, he should be over here working on this side, countering Diana on this, and he could probably pick up an easy double kill, especially, you know, when I was fighting here, and I was still living. Like, I could easily die right here. Imagine if he was here helping me out, and then he would pick this up, you know. But instead, watch what happens. Watch what happens here. So we got no mid lane, because mid lane's over here. Huh. And he decides to start this without the mid lane, because what this means is now 3 versus 1 or 2 if I join in, and it's just not good. And now he backs off, whatever. It's like it's gonna try to go in. I can't really do anything here. I can't. I don't even have my ult, so this is a no-go. So we give that up. Unfortunately. So we lost that first rift. And I'm livid. I'm livid about it because giving up the rift means that I'm not going to be able to put any pressure on the map or anything. And I usually like to have that. Alright, look to make a play here. And I signal the Jax. We gotta kill the Jax because he has Bladed Urn King. Alright, so we got that. And I got a kill there. So that all worked out. Get some plates.
Red team's turret has been destroyed. Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
A thousand scars. What is one more?
Alright, now I got my Mythic Iceborne. It's pretty late. I usually get... No, it's not actually. I'm level 9. Yeah, I mean, it's not too bad. So I got my Mythic. He's got, you know, Bladed Urn King. So we do have to be careful because his damage output is pretty high. But like I said, you want to kite Jax out with the slow. And you do that combo that I talked about, the WE. If you get that W before the counter strike, you're in good shape. So we're all in here because we got a gank. I don't know why he's not counter striking. Now he is. He almost got him, but hey. The slow is just too much for Jax. Holy. Alright, so we should be able to take this tower down, get some gold. Going on here. Ooh, got the plays. Nice. Bot lane's doing good. I mean, overall, my team's doing okay. Doing pretty good. So I don't get my boost yet because I can afford this. This is just like the first thing that you want to do after the mythic, usually. So you know, you still got your tower standings. You don't really need movement speed right now, and also with this playstyle, with Ghost and Nimbus Cloak, you get plenty of movement speed there, and you're maxing Q second, so you get movement speed per point in. Um, so we're not too crazy about movement speed right now because all we're doing is chill. We're chilling right here and farming. And then once we get our boots, we can start, you know, walking the lane faster and start working up here. And we're gonna need more movement speed for being up here. And whenever you're up here, this is when you need the movement speed anyway, to be able to get away out of a bad situation, especially with Jax and Diana with a lot of CC. Uh-oh, let's see what he does. I'm signaling, I'm telling him Jax is on the way, and what does he do? He goes right into Jax. I don't know what he's doing. Hopefully he can get out of there. Oh, what is Jax? Jax misplayed that. Oh no. How unlucky. I mean, he predicted that maybe he would go over that wall here, but he kept going this way. How lucky. So I saw that, and that's the only reason why I kept pushing here. Because, like, being over here without boots is kind of dangerous. So we can go back and buy some boots. Because by the time the dragon spawns, that's when we got like 3 minutes on the dragon, so we got a while. So we're just gonna chill farm. But either way, I got my Swifties now. So the rift is up, and I signal to the jungler, and I say, hey, I need this. We cannot afford to lose this second rift. And I take this rift, by the way, because if you look at the timer, the dragon's about to be up. Okay? So I want the jungler to focus on the dragon. Oh no, Jax is screwed. Looks like he's gonna... Oh my god, what a play. Wow. Alright, anyway, so, no. Oh my. Alright, so all that's going down. Jax is dead, so I'm just gonna keep pushing and get as much done on this tower. I'm actually gonna ult this tower because Jax is gonna arrive here, and I want to be able to get out of here. You see somebody coming up? He's not coming up. He's too low. So boom, I take that 600G there, and I get out of there because I don't want to get caught by Jax. So I got that. That's gonna give me quite a bit of gold for let's see, probably a giant belt. But I really need this. So here's the deal. When you give this to Volibear, you're gonna see what's gonna happen. Because when you're in this good of a state, you know what this means, right? Boom, boom, boom. Okay? When the dragon spawns, that's what you can do during that time. So I take that and I tell him to focus on the dragon. So dragon spawning. So I go mid. The reason why I go mid is because the dragon's about to spawn. And I need to take the shortcut here. I'm not up here yet. I'm not over here. And also another reason is I don't want to fight Jax. One versus one, you don't want to challenge him. I would rather make use of the rift during this time. So what I'm looking to do is go knock these out while they focus on the dragon. And if they back off, that's a free dragon. If they don't, I punish them. But the reason why I'm not mid is because the jungler is over here in the top lane. What is he doing? So I'm like, okay, whatever. I'm gonna go to top lane. Um, and I tell him, you need to be at the dragon. So instead, I'm stuck here. Change of plans. And, so watch what happens here. Jax leaves, so I just go ahead and push. So Jack decides to go down and help his team, and I'm like, okay, well, I got a shot here. So here's what's happening here. The jungler actually wants to give this dragon up, but he acknowledges that he's got a stall for me to, knock out these towers. So I signal right away to stop this Jax from recalling. Boom, he smites him. Great decision there. So we give up that dragon, that's fine, no big deal. We punch that in, and you know what I'm saying, we're getting a Shinebreaker moment here, so we power that in, and right now I don't even have Titanic, so I need to auto attack, so I'm just gonna boom, ult this tower. And we're gonna beat this tower to shit. That's how you make great use of the rift, by the way. Oh, what are you doing here? Oh, I queued the tower, my bad. Either way, you're dead. Get the E shield, block that tower damage. And there we go. And we can't finish because we got Yasu coming up. I don't have enough attack speed. But like, this is what I'm saying. When you can utilize the rift, this is why I was so livid on the first rift. When he's monkeying around over here instead of being over here, we lost that pressure. Imagine if I had the first rift, the game would be over. So, you know, that's why it's so important to give the rifts to Volibear. And I made great use of that second rift. Especially the moment, I knew that too, walking in. So when I took this tower, I knew taking this out before the second rift is going to give me a great advantage to do this. So here we are. This is the Baron play. So now we got our Titanic, and we can just, you know, fight to the death and end this game. So Jack's got Divine, so, you know, that's a dangerous combo. Divine and Bladed Run King. Alright, so we got Ashe here. Ashe and Volibear work really well together. Just the amount of CC that these two have in a combo is just too great. So we're going to end this game together. We got that Titanic, we're powerful right now. And we got the Iron Pot. Extra health, extra damage. Charge in, boom. Chomp. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. Game's over. GG. Yeah, this game is just a perfect example why the rifts are so important. So important. Even in the jungle, it's way more important than the dragons early game, because you got to figure with the rifts, it's 8 minutes. That's the first one, and then after that is before Baron. Okay, you get your hands on both of those, you're gonna open up a lot of pressure on the map. Then after that, you can give a shit about the dragons. Okay. If you focus on the dragons and you lose your chances of getting the rifts, I'm sorry, but the game's over for you. You're gonna have to struggle and grind and hope to God that you get all the dragons and win that game. The rifts is what makes a big difference, and I'll tell you why. It's when you open up a lane, that makes it difficult for them to get past that territory because it's unsafe. They don't know what they're walking into. So when you open up bot lane, for example, that gives you a huge opportunity to get the dragon. Because, you know, the AD carry is going to walk into a bush and probably get caught by mid lane or an assassin, right? So that's why the rifts are way more important. Because when you have bot lane first tower still standing, it's almost impossible to do dragon, especially when you're on the blue side of the map and you're facing the wall side of a dragon. The red side of the map has more of a better angle towards the dragon. So bot lane on the red side of the map is actually at a huge advantage, just like how blue side of the map has more of an advantage at the Baron because the wall side is facing the red side of the map. But anyway, so yeah, this is one of those perfect examples of how you can utilize the rift. And if you can signal to your team like I did to stop their backs, you can knock out a lot more towers. Honestly, I was not expecting them to do that because most of the time your team just doesn't understand that. Well, when you get a jungler that totally understands that and he's willing to sacrifice the dragon for that, I mean, the game is free. The game is over. So you can see here the damage output is pretty good. I mean, not too bad. But the most important thing you want to look at is tower damage and then objectives. It's pretty much the second thing you want to look at because of the rifts. If you get the first rift, this would be almost as big as his. Trust me. So here's the runes. This is the classic playstyle, the Stormbreaker playstyle. Check it out in my guide. And this is definitely what you want to build into Jax. And pretty much this is the perfect video, to explain how to, you know, sometimes you gotta be a bitch and sit back and chill and not try to feed and get caught by the jungler. And you're gonna be under farmed early, but as long as you know that and you know play it safe, get your hands on a rift and make plays like that when they're all focused on the dragon, you can turn the game around instantly. It doesn't matter, what Jax does. Jax probably should have stayed top, but my team did a great job stopping his back.